Hey guys, I'm a challenger jungle main. My name's Outlaw. I play a lot of Kayn and Wukong. And on this channel, I'm mostly going to be focusing on teaching Kayn how to carry and load a high elo. I do a lot of coaching and I get a lot of students that tell me that it's really hard to carry with Kayn these elos because your team just ends and you can't really get your form. But I'm going to show you guys an easy way to get form and just efficiently climb in this elo. As well as I'll also be doing challenger content as well. Right now I'm currently masters on NA. I'm gonna be doing a challenger grind as well on stream. So if you guys wanna tune in, my Twitch stream is Low Outlaw. It's got a zero instead of an O because they didn't let me get the original. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know down in the comments. And if you like the video at the end, just leave a like and a comment. And thank you guys for watching. All right, so we're gonna be playing Kayn here. So I'll be going Red Kayn because they have three melees. They have Hecarim jungle, which is melee, mid Castellan, which is melee, and then obviously Pantheon, which is melee. They have two bot laners who are pretty annoying for me if I go red, but luckily since I have Karma and we have Senna as well, we have good decent CC, we can lock them down. So I'm gonna be showing you guys how to 1v9 the game with Red Kayn. The runes will be most likely on the screen. And yeah. We're going to be looking to go Red Spy because they have three champs that we're going to look to duel. Red Spy is really strong, especially on Red King. Damage reduction plus the burn damage is really good. What I usually like to do in this elo, and mostly just in this elo, is I like to look toward the Raptors. Or whichever side I'm on, I usually like to ward Raptors. Because most of the time they're not really going to punish you here, so I can just sneak my way in here and just drop a quick ward, like around 56 seconds. I look to drop the ward and then reset and get Trinket, which is really good for ganking, especially if you're looking to gank early. I'm most likely going to look to gank top, maybe into full clear into top gank. We'll see though, see how it goes. Okay, so we get some free orbs. We can just mess with them. Can't really do anything to us. Okay, we can heal this damage up pretty easily. He's looking to reset into Trinket as well. He was trying to ward his side, which is good for us. We got some orbs. Health bar doesn't really matter. You'll see. We'll most likely be full health after the full clear anyway, so... Now, well, not most likely. We'll 100% be full health. So we have a tier barrier center with fleet middle lane, so... This game's gonna have to be a really hard 1v9 for me. Top dies 1v1. Okay, so Pantheon's there, so we can't really do anything. So he popped this ghost, and we got the scuttle, which is great for us. We know he's level 3, so he's 100% going to be doing these. We can punish him here. He's probably smited it though, and it's probably half health now, but we can still look to fight him. I guess we could take this and let's mess around with the Pantheon, so he misses some farm, but most likely it's okay. We're gonna look to get bot scuttle here. I'm gonna help shove center. So Jasmine can miss as much as possible. I'm gonna look to get scuttle here. Get some deep vision on the Hecarim's camps. Look to ward here. So we have vision on Hecarim. We can invade him here. No ghost. We can look to invade him and take his ground from him.
An ally has been slain. And the remedy.
There is much darkness around you.
That is my armor.
Okay, so that was a fail. I thought he didn't have smite. Oh man, we need to do blood very auto. It's fine though. Should just run. Run. That's fine. Alright, so the reasoning is I'm coming top instead of going bot side is because I want to play for bot here. My bot's low-key doing a lot better than my top. And top is 2-0, so it's like really just a lost cause to gank that lane. Although Pantheon did rush Mercury, which is really bad. Maybe look to gank him here after I do.
You'll do nothing
wolves.
without me.
I was looking gonna go now, but then the wave's slow shoving, so there's no point. Here's the. Yeah, no, Pantheon's level 6. We're not gonna kill it, even though he has horrible farm. It's okay. You look to counter this.
Weapon.
Oh, why, man? You could have W. I don't know why she's scared.
I have mastered every weapon of war. Flattering tool of deception.
I don't know why she's playing so safe. Should invade the Hecarim here at his wolves. Karma's pretty good.
Never fall.
We have to go back to lane. You can gank bot after this. I kind of just want to not kill it because I want to smite it for health. I would go for Lux because they're heavy. I want to hold my ultimate as much as I can. I want to hold my ultimate as much as I can because I want to look to follow her with it. So it's a little risky to hold it because obviously the Lux could have binded me, but I saw her use her bind, so I knew she was gonna have it for a couple more seconds. I was able to play a little bit there with my health bar. It kind of bait them. I don't have smite, so I can't really look to the dragon. Even though Hecarim stops it. It also kind of ruined my tempo too if I gank. I mean, if I do dragon moves. That's gonna die though. Burn. What am I lagging? What was that? Yeah. The reason I looked at path opposite of top is because it's when you have a losing lane like that, you really don't want to play for them anymore. Even though I was gonna play for him early, he just died, and it just made the game impossible for me. From that point, so I was able to abuse the Hecarim though, which is really also something you can do against low elo junglers, is that you can just pretty much abuse them, even though in matchups that they shouldn't really be losing, because Hecarim versus Kayn, Hecarim should be winning early game, because as soon as they get formed, it just outscales. But this Hecarim pretty much has no idea where he's going. I was able to counter gank him and punish him. Team mid, we can maybe run mid.
An ally has been slain. Executed.
Or he gets executed. But we saw him use his ult, and it's a few seconds till he can recast ult, so we can pretty much just flash at him and kill him. Obviously, he hasn't really reset in a while, so he has no items.
Poor Kayn. Guess I was a bad influence after all.
Maybe live for a play top because that form I'm pretty strong and have full item. And he doesn't. I have to wait for my E to gank this really, so I'll take the safer route. Do the camps first. And then we look for the gank, hopefully use cooldowns. Oh, this is warded so we can. We just look to maybe regank when we have we'll full clear topside and then maybe look to regank. Now that I do have form, I can actually get the shut down on Pantheon and then never come back top again. Usually Usually first dragon doesn't really matter too much, so don't sweat it if you lose it. Or I can go for a player, so he's in there.
Bring on the weak and the strong.
Up his recall.
All will die.
Okay, so the top laner. Even if he dies, or we can get the trade kill. Okay, so Oliver just doesn't bait it properly. Many pings. Super cringe. We're gonna hit him with the simple and efficient mute. So this guy's sharps here. We can kill. Yeah, he probably is gonna greed for play like most people in the season do. So we just get shut down here and the game's over. I didn't have both either. And then we do the little good old taxation on Mr. Oliver, who is very talented. Alright, so Hackam is bot side. We're gonna look to ping him bot side. He probably took my bot side camps. I'm gonna look to take his Herald and maybe look to rep mid so we can get some gold. Maybe also look to take the Hackam's Krags and Raptors. Oliver took my bot side, which is perfect for me. He resets my camps for me like I wanted him to. He's probably gonna go take my Raptors and Krags. So this is a perfect example of how you can carry a game even if you have an empty top laner. Or pretty much 4-5 type game, which is perfectly fine by me. I don't mind. I don't know why my character went backwards like that. I don't mind if he it makes the video a lot better. Alright, so we don't want to show him the wave, so we wait. Alright, perfect. So Oliver is now recalling, and he's probably heading back top. We're gonna look to Davis and then rift it. I'm just gonna open just in case he has flash. That way, 0 chance he flashes from us. And now we can. We're kind of like looking to bait him, maybe. Senna, you gonna help? And if Senna just helps me, they were diving. Oh, Banta, no time, obviously. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Well, we're dead. Oh. Nice, dead. Can't help him. If I die, I give 600 gold, so even if we trade 1 for 1, it's just not worth. Poor Volleyball, man. I mean, he took all my camps. He kills this guy easily. Or maybe not if he runs, though. Take wolves here and then back up Smash Gold. We would easily kill him if we reset, obviously, but we still haven't reset because we wanted to get plates gold. Plates mid. Yes, we did get them. And we dove the Cassidy. It was just like if my Senna walked up with me, we would have easily dove him. Because if you take a look at Heckham's items to mine, I can easily kill him. I'm probably going to build into Death Dance and then go straight cleaver. Even though I like doing Maw third, but I'm gonna probably do cleaver this game because the Cassin is really just irrelevant.
I survived eternity. They will die today, and the next, and
For some reason, I'm like having some weird lag spikes. Alright, so here we're just gonna look to straight up fight them. We're like way stronger. I kinda just wanna straight up fight them. That's weapon. She was dead to wrap up and then they healed her, so Karma just got it for me, which is fine. Cause I wanted to really just kill this area. I should have potentially shoved bot though. Just to make Zeri miss as much farm as possible, and then Moon Drake, that would have been the more optimal play. But it's okay. She's nothing bot side. I'm gonna look to help shove mid and take tower. Most likely took these. He popped ghost top. Oh, he didn't. I'm just gonna look to get a gank off top.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Does that you like take over a game though, just by like being at the right spot at the right times? You can take over a game pretty hard. Bait them with my ultimate since it's coming up. We know we can take that fight. We're a lot stronger. I'm still not having no item. I have a full board drinker, so I have pretty strong components compared to them, so they can't really fight me. I want to love to just reset here and get our death dance and start building into our cleaver. So yeah, Kayn's a little bit of a slow champ compared to most other junglers. He's just really slow early game. But once you get those two to three items, you just become so unkillable. You start doing so much damage, so you start taking over the game. But even if with your like teammates taking your camps and stuff like that early game, you should never tilt. If you can just focus on your own gameplay, you should be always able to carry in gold. And the only reason I'm really like playing in this elo right now is just because I wanted to show some of my students and then some people in these elos that you can actually just carry the game if you just focus. Mostly just your gameplay, even though bad teammates are really tilting. I think I said that already. No. Wait! That's some Zeri gameplay. Alright, so see that right there, I can't even blame my team. That was just my fault. Like, I just literally griefed.
An enemy has been slain.
I should have ulted though. That was so bad. Lux got the shutdown though, which is not the worst. Yeah, I could just blame my team then and say, oh, why didn't they just flash, or why didn't I get a shield or any of that? But like that was my fault 100%. That was just bad. So right now, I'm like my game plan right now. My goal is to farm as much as I can until an objective is up. So like when Dragon's up, we're gonna look to fight that, and then most likely when I get 3 items, I want to look to just start trying to force Baron plays. So I want my bot to crack the bot tower so we can like start maybe playing around top side and just playing around Baron. If we're really strong, we can just take 5v5s and win. We'll look to gank them again here because they have no summons, obviously. I canceled my auto because I wanted to make sure that I got the kill. So we can just straight up dab her in 7 seconds. I want to let Karma hit that. We can both get duel. I can just dab her here. He's gonna look to try to kill her. I don't know why out of the tower there. This account has auto attack turned on, so nice. So I mean, this either, well, not just this thing. In a lot of like games, you can just literally when you're this ahead, you can just straight up die people. Even though it looks kind of troll at first, like with these items, like you should always be pushing your lead. But nothing too crazy either. Though. You don't want to like over force and just like throw your lead as well. You want to make more calculated plays, plays that you know like will 100% guarantee you get either a kill or assist. That would then lead into like a tower or an objective, not just mindlessly killing just to kill. So yeah, I just really wanted to make an informative video on how to carry in like one of the most common heroes, gold. I think my next video I'm probably gonna be playing in Master Tier and just pretty much doing like a Masters to Challenger grind. Just what I really want to start focusing on. Just getting Challenger back again and just consistently climbing there with Kayn. And a little bit of Wukong here and there as well, which is really fun. I love Wukong. I mostly play on melee nowadays, but it's not really good as melee, but it's pretty decent in certain matchups. Maybe I'll do a melee and Wukong game one day if like people want it. I used to have like a lot of students that would like love watching me play Wukong. Because I do coaching. I coach for a website, so yeah. Alright, so we're gonna look to probably kill Pantheon. Just warded that bush, but it's fine. I didn't. We usually want to look to hold W until he starts doing that, and then so yeah, we don't want to look too hard. Actually, I could have probably chased him. I didn't expect my Jhin to hit it. I was spamming my R. That if I was able to get R off, I could have gone onto him. I think I didn't need to ult. Didn't cast him. Smash him right here. I don't need to do anything too crazy. We can just do Baron here. We can just straight up do Baron here and look to close the game out. Thing is, one thing that since I've been coaching for like a year, one thing that I've noticed in this elo, people don't really like often do Barons. Like the Barons are usually done like around 30 to 40 minutes, or like 20, 25 minutes, I mean, to like 30, 40 minutes. People don't really look to do Barons early. And that's how like they usually lose. Like they just stall out the game so long because when they do get the Baron, it's just too late. Or like then the team's already like hit their spikes. Like casting hit 16. Barry got her 3-item spike. But luckily, when you have a lead and you do kill 2 people, you should just straight up be pinging the Baron. Usually sometimes you have to spam ping it or like even start it first just so that they can notice, because most of the time they don't like doing it. I had a student literally tell me that he didn't like doing Baron because he hated having to flip the 50-50 with Smite. Like I told him even though you could just get the jungler, kill the jungler first and then look for it, he said that it would still be a 50-50 because his jungler would miss Smite, which is kind of tragic. He pushed me out because I took damage. Right, so we're just gonna look to push and end. We have a lot of gold, but like, I don't even think it matters at this point. We can just pretty much put them. We should be shoving midway through, right? But right now we're kind of playing for KDA. I'm gonna shove the midway through. So like one thing that like you know how I like how I said like a lot. But you know how I said at the start that I was gonna look to play from top. But since our top ended, that's something you guys want to do. You wanna try to switch up your game plan. Like if your top's ending, you don't want to just keep playing for him because eventually the Pantheon could actually 2v1 if I didn't get fed bot side and mid. And I just try to force top side plays the entire game. Pantheon could have eventually just 2v1 because I'm no form Kayn, and I would have just ended up losing the game. But luckily, since I switched to my game plan, I was able to secure a lead bot side, and then with that lead, I was able to stop the top side from also making the game impossible. Just something that you want to look to assess when you're playing the game, and not just play for one side only. You want to be flexible. That's what I'm trying to say. Switch up the game plan. Look to invade too, and when I invade that on Gromp, I really didn't think he had smite though, so if I was able to smite the Gromp away from him, would have been amazing. So we're just gonna look to force a 5v5 here and just end the game. We could even 3v5 them. You can just straight up fight this. Just dodge the left time. Drop the ignite to KS, okay. And we're just gonna shove mid here. Or just like right now we could literally just play for KDA and get like in the save KDA. But I most likely just wanna end the game. Not because they really scale, because I think Kayn is really good into casting even at 16. I think Red Kayn is amazing. Casting, I don't think casting can really do much when I get like full build. Into me, so I'm gonna look to pressure him off of this. No way! My ult doesn't reach. I have stairs, so I'm fine. Or look to just pressure them off the tower. And then it's just good for free. One of our players should have been hitting the bot side tower, but it's okay. So we're just gonna look to take Raptors here and then reset. Can't really help you because we don't have any mana. So actually I want to take my blue just to make sure that no one takes it from me.
An enemy has been slain.
Blue on Red Kayn is really important. We don't build mana immune, which you can build mana immune to certain games, but I don't really think it's like super necessary. I think it's okay. Yeah, but I don't think it's like super necessary to build mana immune. Even though it's like it would have been nice this game because I got a huge lead, but I think the thing is though you kind of throw away like 400 gold early and it's kind of risky. It's like a high risk, high reward type of thing, which is I usually don't like going for. But into certain games where I need to go Red Kayn, but I also need the damage to kill their squishes, I do go mana immune, which is really good into those type of games. Maybe in the future I'll explain a little more. But I do love mana immune. I think it's a really good item. Alright, so we're just gonna look to force something here. It's weird, then knock him off. Damn, if I even hit her, I would just ult it and kill them. Alright, so the bot wave's already showing. We're just gonna look to catch this wave. So one thing that I do a lot in this healer is I do take a lot of waves because you really just need all that gold to just really carry. Kayn's more of like he needs like a lot of gold to really get going. Really want to look to force fights because we were like pretty much full build. Right now what we're doing is so troll. We should just be hitting tower. I just want more KDA. I can bait them with this amount of health though. Very gameplay. Very so annoying for Red Kayn. Very gameplay, boys. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Just hit a like, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with probably a challenger game or a little bit more high elo gameplay, just to like show you guys how like I would like play out higher elo game. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.